One reason CAD programs are superior in efficiency to hand drawings is their ability to reproduce line work rapidly. Most designs have line work that is repeated, especially in architectural design. If an architect wants to design an office building, why would they draw and redraw and redraw the same chair, sink, window, or door when in CAD all you have to do is copy it? That's where the use of blocks come in. Let's open up the annotation file for this chapter. In this file, you're going to see some examples of blocks, some of which we've used in other sections. Go to the Model tab. Here we have some blocks of some bushes or trees. Here we have some blocks of chairs, blocks of windows, and blocks of doors. Some of these are regular standard blocks, while others are what's called dynamic blocks. Blocks are a group of objects combined to form one object. Each part is still intact and can be manipulated, of course, but only while in the block editor. Otherwise, they act as one object. This allows custom shapes and designs to be made and to act as one object. If this chair wasn't a block, then we would have to grab every bit of line, object, ellipse, arc if we wanted to do anything to it. Now I can use the move command and I can move this chair very easily. Blocks can be made out of any AutoCAD object. This chair here is made up of arcs and ellipses and some lines. When I select it, it acts like one object, and all of them are on the layer that it was inserted on. Also, when selected, the block only has one grip, as you see here. That's the insertion grip, and I can move my block by that grip. Every block has an insertion point. Now, the objects in a block can be created on any layer inside the block. If they are drawn on layer 0, then they will take on the properties of the layer that they were inserted on. Like this block here is on the chair layer, but the objects inside it are on layer 0. So keep that in mind. If objects are drawn on a specific layer inside a block, they will retain that layer's properties regardless of what layer the block is on. So keep this in mind when creating blocks. This is one of the reasons every drawing has a layer 0. Blocks are meant to recreate objects quickly, like the chairs and the doors that you see here. They can be copied, rotated, scaled, moved, erased, and more. They can be saved, inserted, and used again. You can export them as their own file so that you could use them somewhere else with a W block command. And it's also a good practice to create a block library somewhere. That's a folder where you have all of your blocks saved in it. Organize it with subfolders so that you know what they are. Like make a subfolder of furniture so all of your furniture can go there. Make it whatever it is that you need. You can keep it there and you can organize it so that you can find them and use them in future drawings. If you make a block for a project that you're working on, it might be a good idea to save that block in your library, because if it was important enough to make for this one project, it might come up again and you might be able to use it. Another common use for blocks are title blocks on drawings. A lot of companies will set up a block that is their title block. It makes it easy to control, to manipulate, and it keeps it on the drawing the way it should be and the same way all the time.